Hello, my country people. Welcome back to the news. The three presidential candidates who are slugging it out at the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal sitting in Abuja, President Bola Tinubu of the All Progressive Congress (APC), Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party, and Peter Obi of the Labour Party. They are all absent in court as the Presidential Election Petition Court delivers its ruling. However, the national chairman of the APC, Abdullahi Ganduje, the vice president, Kashim Shettima, and the embattled Labour Party national chairman, Julius Abure, were present. We also have Festus Keyamo. And then it was reported earlier ahead of the final judgment of the Presidential Election Petitions Court on the petitions filed against the electoral victory of Tinubu, slated for this Wednesday morning. A momentum of crowd of litigants, lawyers, and other interested parties have arrived at the court. Already seated in the courtroom were the Vice President Kashim Shettima, the Chief of Staff to the President, Femi Gabajamila, Abdullahi Ganduje, the National Chairman of the APC, Governors Hope Uzodinma of Imo, and Governor Yaya Bello of Kogi State, among others from the ruling party, Festus Keyamo included. From the opposition side were the acting national chairman of the PDP, Umar Damagu Anabure, the former vice president and the candidate of the opposition, PDP, Atiku Abubakar, and Peter Obi of the Labour Party, among others, have filed petitions challenging Tinubu's victory in the February 25th presidential election. Now, it was reported that Tinubu contested the election on the platform of the APC, while Shettima was his running mate. And after months of legal fireworks, the tribunal fixed judgment on the petitions for this Wednesday. The Presidential Election Petition Court is sitting on the premises of the Courts of Appeal headquarters in Abuja. But the most surprising thing there is Obi of the Labour Party, Atiku of the People's Democratic Party, and Tinubu. The three of them, they are absent in this case. So my country people, this is very surprising. Like, we know that the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is out of the country for a G20 meeting in India, for like a global meeting in India. But then Atiku and Peter Obi, they are still in Nigeria, but they are nowhere to be seen within and around the court's premises, even inside the court's premises. There were no traces of Atiku, there were no traces of Peter Obi, not to talk more of Tinubu, but Kashim Shettima was there, he was there. Abdullahi Ganduje was also present. We have the Yaya Bello of Kogi State and other dignitaries. Then the lawyers, they were also present. So my country people, what are your thoughts on this? Yes, the Nigerian president, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is out of the country. But people are wondering how come, that Atiku is nowhere to be found. Tinubu himself is nowhere to be found. And Peter Obi, the same thing. Others have alleged that Tinubu ran away from the country, because he doesn't want to hear any bad news of his removal. So he had to leave the country. And others are saying, well, it seems that Peter Obi, knows the outcome of the results. He knows that the judgment might not be to his favor. So he doesn't want to, appear in court. While others are just saying, well, it seems that the three presidential candidates, they are quite aware of the judgment that would be given. That's why they feel that it's not really important for them to grace the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal with their presence. So my country people, this is really serious. That the courts have been on session. They are still trying to bring out a lot of cases and judgments, but then they struck out that of the APM's petition. They ruled against it, saying that in fact is not needed. They kicked it out. That of the APM, I think it was struck out by the court, and then they said no, they are not going to look at the APM's petitions against, Peter Obi, against Ashweju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So my country people, the Presidential Election Petition Court have dismissed the APM's petition, and yes, the session is still, ongoing. But then, my country people, we know that this five-member panel of the court, which is being led by Justice Haruna Tassimini, had said that although the three cases challenging President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's elections were considered, and they would maintain separate identities. We also have the INEC. The INEC, they have their own at one side, but then there was an INEC representative also present, in the election petitions tribunal. So my country people, what are your thoughts on this? However, Nigerians have reacted. Okay, the first person said they already know the outcome. They know already. May Nigeria happen to whosoever is supporting the tribunal outcome. Okay, well, Tinubu is in India waiting to hear the bad news. Atiku has gone to Dubai to avoid BP. Obi is on his way to his hometown waiting to celebrate with his men. That is my opinion. Okay, well, this case should be dismissed. Nigerians know that Tinubu is on an official trip to India. Well, Sowore, let us breathe, okay? The Nigerian system cannot change anything. That is traditional. I can tell that Peter Obi would not win in this case. Okay, well, Tinubu is in India, Atiku is in Dubai, and Peter Obi is in London. Well, my country people, these are, few reactions from Nigerians. So guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section. Thank you.